Kirby's 49. He'll be 49 in about 2 weeks. Planning ahead is hard for him, especially if it's something new, and he'll get quite anxious about it. He was about 14, 15. We had talked about maybe putting on a granny flat on our house. There was enough room where we lived. We were out in the country. We could do that, and we thought, well, we'll put an apartment on, and he'll have his own apartment, and yet he'll be close by to us. And it was the look on his face, like, it was almost shock, you know. I don't want to live in an apartment near you. I could still see his face, but that was a shock for us too. But then I smartened up and I thought, oh yeah, okay, I can see that. So he lives here. We bought this house for him 20 years ago. He wants to be in his own place by himself with whatever help that he needs.
Saw a skunk up here last night.
Skunk? Oh, Buddy was here, not in my place.
Have yourself a great night. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Wow. Beautiful yard. Had to get a sledge and hammer that back down. Yeah. I like blue jays. I see them lots in the winter time. I like all them finches. They're my special birds. I see them right to where my window is. I like the sound of them. I like the sound of them. I like to feed them.
He lives here alone with a lot of support that he gets. We help him a lot, his family, his brother and his sister. And his neighbours are just, we've hit the jackpot with neighbours in this neighbourhood. They help him out doing things. He helps them out doing things, as neighbours would do.
There he is. That's good.
Hi, Kirby.
Hey, no growling. How does it look?
What? Your front yard?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Wow.
Yeah.
There you go, Kirby.
That going in his toolbox?
Yep. Sorry, is the cat in there?
I sort of went that way. Is it Lizzie? Is it Lizzie?
That's as good as we get.
Oh yeah.
Hinges should be in the same place.
Yeah. Should be.
Yeah, it would look good there too, I think.
Yeah.
Very close, but yeah, I'll make it work anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pick up myself a door.
He certainly models his life on his older brother. When Kevin graduated from high school, he went to Ottawa and got a job and got an apartment. 3 years later, the day after Kirby graduated from high school, Kirby comes out from the bedroom dressed in his suit and tie from the day before, carrying and pulling his suitcase. Do you remember what you said? I want to go to Ottawa to get a job like Kevin and get an apartment. And it, do you remember that now? Yeah. And it just about broke my heart to have to tell him, well, I don't think we can do that right now, but we can work on something to help you get that.
I don't know. I saw it on here, yes. I don't know if they're praying tonight or not. Hard to say. Yeah. When is the Blue Jays play next?
The Blue Jays will play the Phillies tomorrow at 7:07 p.m.
I thought it was tonight. Huh.
Before we got the house for him, I'd say he's moved about 12, 13 times. A lot of different settings in apartments, with by himself, with another person, with 3 people. We just kept thinking, well, if he's had somebody with him, he wouldn't be lonely. But he's not. He's not lonely, and that's what suits him. He was, I think, trying to tell us that all along, but it took us almost 10 years to figure that out, that he needed to live alone. He moved in here in, it was 2003. So we spent some time making sure that the house was safe for him, that the phone was hooked up to ours and that he could call. And then we left him that evening and went home. Didn't seem terribly worried. I was worried. I never slept that night. When I got up the next morning, of course, the first thing I did was call him to see how he was. "Oh, I'm fine." "Did you sleep last night?" "Well, yes." "Did you have a good sleep?" "Yes." He was fine. It was me. So that's how it sort of has evolved. Kirby didn't want anyone overnight, so he just got some help in the daytime then. Bit by bit, he's become more independent each time. It was very hard for me to let go, but I knew I had to. There's been a couple of instances and situations where I was really ill and couldn't be involved, and everything just went along as smooth as could be without any undue upsets or anything. So that certainly has made me feel confident that he'll get the help that he needs. He'll get it somehow, whether he asks for it or other people notice that he needs it.
There's one going out there now.
Living here in this community, he's out and about in the neighborhood. He's all over Pembroke. His bike is his vehicle of transportation. People know him. He knows just about everybody on the street here, eh?
Nice. Well done, Kirby. Yeah. I don't believe in leaving a pet at home. If you go leave the house, you should bring your pet with you. Unless it's an alligator, then it can be very dangerous.
He has a job. He's had a lot of jobs. He's done a lot of different things. He works at an organic farm every week, not every day by any means.
I left a good mess for you. Do you want to start with some Whippersnip?
I think this one off for now.
You gonna be able to see the weeds?
Yeah.
Plus, you look really cool now.
Oh yeah.
I already primed it, so I think you just need to get it started and then.
He loves being outside. He does a lot of snow blowing in the wintertime. Bought himself a snowblower a few years ago with money he'd gotten from his job. He does people's driveways here. So he gets that. He does grass cutting.
It's all good lawnmower, eh?
Yeah.
I wanted to show you this earlier, but I couldn't find you.
Oh,
Yeah, because like I said, it's all-wheel drive. All the wheels pull, eh?
Yeah.
All the wheels.
Yeah.
But like I said, you gotta be careful because it starts off turning slow and then goes really fast. Bunny rabbit.
I mean, he's the only guy I know who asked for a lawnmower for his birthday. And now he got a brand new one this year because he had a bit of an accident with his other one. He was cutting the grass and the lawnmower blew up and burnt his hand and his arm quite bad. And he was a lucky man. I mean, the first person he ran over to was Arden to call 911. And she did call me and tell me what had happened. People find it hard to believe that neighbors would be as helpful, which is a surprise to me. And we really appreciate them. I'd have to say I don't depend on them, yet I know that they're there. I don't want them to think that I'm depending on them. That's just my streak. He does get support from the local association, Community Living Upper Ottawa Valley.
no one's home.
Good sir. What's going on, buddy? So you asked her to go today to the farm? So this will be tomorrow. Do you want me to help you message that?
Yeah.
It'll be tomorrow, which is Thursday, which is when you normally go. Do you want me to put that in? Okay. Yeah, you double booked yourself.
Yeah. I don't know how I did it.
That's all right. You're just eager. You're a hard worker. Okay, so what do you want to do? You want to play music from your phone onto your headphones? Okay, is this your phone?
Yeah.
All right. That's nice. Yeah, wear
Yeah.
that one.
Cut that little piece off.
Do you have scissors out there?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that bugging you? That little piece?
Yeah.
Okay.
We share the same philosophy about people who need some extra support. To give the support that's needed, but not to overdo it. To be as independent as he wants to be, as he needs to be, yet in the background, and then offering the help.
I'm falling apart.
Falling apart. Well, you take the weekend off, would you? Please, thank you.
Sometimes we have to up the support when things are problematic or aren't going well, and then other times we back off. He's managing, so why would we step in? And it's going with the flow. But yet the support is always available and there. For years and years and years, it was always help the disability, take care of them. Kirby doesn't necessarily need to be taken care of. He needs help with some things. And for the things that he needs help with, then we provide that. Just as we do with everybody. Housing right now, it's horrible, especially for people with disabilities. Living on a disability allowance, there's no way you can afford $1,200 a month for a one-bedroom apartment. And that's so sad that our society has come to that point. People need a lot more assistance. We're very, very, very fortunate. We mortgaged the house, and the rent we charged him covered the mortgage. He has a housing trust, so technically he owns the house. there's a lot more to living in the community than living in a group home or living at home if you're not happy with it. People with intellectual disabilities can manage, can do well with the appropriate supports, living in their own homes and treated just like an ordinary person. That's what they are, ordinary people.
If you could describe how you feel about your life right now, what would you say?
I wish I have a boat